Hi, welcome to Liam's Library. I don't know what this review's about. Fuck, man, COVID-19, just sitting at home, like doing your spouse's head in, losing your fucking mind, just eating, and drinking a lot of wine. Thank fuck I'm not doing drugs anymore, hey, because I haven't been. I sure could fucking use some right now. Jokes. Um, but yeah, just watching that movie. You ever seen that movie? He died with a falafel in his hand. Now that movie's a great film. Book's even better. Um, I just sat through it again on Stan, and just the start, when the music's pumping and Flip's sitting there with the falafel in his hand, but he's dead. He's dead. He died with the falafel in his motherfucking hand, and and our main guy, Noah Taylor, I think his name is. He's like, Flip, turn the fucking music down. People are trying to fucking sleep. Whole movie's about rentals in Australia. And then he flips the fucking TV off and he turns around and he sees Flip. And Flip's dead. Now, I'm not going to say we've all seen dead bodies. But, I saw my mum dead when I was 5.5. I got to hug her, say goodbye. She died of cancer, whatever. Seeing a lot of people on their way out. I'm just going to tell a hell morbid story about when I found my friend Johnny dead. And he was a really good man. His name was John Gillen. And he's a really good fucking friend of mine. He was Mick Jagger incarnate. He was a busker on the streets of Fremantle. Spent a lot of time in mental institutions. His name was John Gillen. And one night, there was a whole bunch of us. There was me and old Uncle Frank, old Aboriginal man, old Noongar man from the KGB, Uncle Frankie Rowe. He was asleep downstairs. we all broke into the Fremantle YMCA, which is just an abandoned fucking building with 3 stories on it. You shit in that corner, you'd piss in that corner, you'd sleep in that room, and you'd smash your way through that window and lift the metal grate just to squeeze in like a fucking eel. We lived there for years, man. They'd build fences against it. We'd find a way in. And then, just this one night, my friend, John, just got out of, wasn't Alma Street, he just got out of Greylands. And he was just hanging out to see me, So he'd come to Freo because he knew I'd be there drinking with all my maniacs. And he found me early part. He found me out the front of the St. Pat's homeless shelter. And he had some coin, and I had some coin, so we were good, we bought booze, we bought some synthetic weed, that evil chronic shit that kills everyone, which eventually killed him. Spoilers intended. And he'd been up for days, man. He'd been up for days. You could see it in his eyes. He was reckless, but he wanted to hang out with us. So I was like, fuck yeah, man. Hey, I've got a place. We can run amok through Fremantle all fucking day. And then we got a spot to sleep at night, We bust into the YMCA and we got sleeping bags. Everybody got their own little spot. I was dating this chick. And, I don't even want her to watch this video because she's full fucking space cadet. She's like, oh, Johnny was murdered. No, he fucking wasn't. I'm about to tell the story of fucking John Gillen, alright? He's a good man with a huge heart, bigger than mine. So yeah, I was dating this Sally thing. Fucking, you know what? She's not a bad person, but she pisses me off when she talks about Johnny, right? I'll fucking give her that there. Johnny was my friend, right? So he ended up hanging out with all my friends that day. But he was there for me. So we played guitar, man. We got fucking drunk. We got fucking wild. We started on this crew, that crew. We went fucking loopy. As the sun went down, we went home. Went home to this old abandoned building. And we chopped up a big session. Now the people that were there that day was my homie. I'm not going to say names. Now I said my big Uncle Frankie because You know, he was just asleep downstairs, had nothing to do with him. Poor fella was just involved. Good man, Frankie Roy. There was a Kiwi fella who was asleep in that corner. And there was me and Sally. And there was Johnny, the busker, John Gillan, right? And we all had this big sesh of that evil chronic stuff. And because we're homeless, there's no power in this building. When the sun goes down, that's it, it's darkness. None of us had phones. Sally had this little fucking, old Motorola thing that doesn't get the internet or anything. It just dials in and out. And then, we all fell asleep. We all got high. We all fell asleep. You know, that evil synthetic fucking marijuana stuff will fucking put you to sleep pretty damn quick. I call it smack weed. People call it crack weed. Smack weed's a better fucking idea for it. We all passed out. About 11 o'clock at night. Sally woke me up, like, just a fucking arm in the darkness and said, tell your friend Johnny to find his own fucking place to sleep. I was like, the fuck are you talking about, bitch? She's like, no, like, fucking, there's plenty of places for him to sleep. Like, fuck off. And there, in the darkness, was a shape. And it was the shape of Johnny. So straight up, I'm like, all right, fuck, yeah, no, you're right. The fuck you doing still lying there, cunt? Johnny, find your own fucking... Now, in the pitch blackness, my hand touched his fucking shoulder. And it was like touching a freezer. And my brain knew it before my mouth said it. Or it was either the other way around. Fuck if I know, man. But I said it. No, my mouth said it before my brain knew it. I said, hey, everybody, Johnny's dead. And, you know, that I said it loud enough so that downstairs Frankie heard it. And in the corner, my friend, who I'm not going to name, the Kiwi fella, heard it. And we all went, hey, what? And I just knew, man, like a human body's supposed to feel like that. Not like a fucking freezer. And Sally's like, oh, no, he's fucking not. Fucking no, he's not, right? So she gets her phone and she turns the fucking torch on and, you know, there's Johnny and he's dead now. I'm not going to fuck with this man's memory. I love this man. He wrote some of the best songs. Some of the best songs you ever heard on the street. He made Mick Jagger piss, man. He was like, some of the songs he wrote, fuck. My friend Asher can actually sing some of them. They're that fucking good. They're that fucking good. But, you know, I didn't have a movie to review today or a book. I haven't finished Green Mile yet. And, you know, Green Mile is all about death and redemption. So, you know, I'm going to do that review soon. But I just thought, sitting here watching he died with a falafel in his hand, I just can't get John Gillan out of my head. You know, Rockstar Johnny. He was Rockstar Johnny. And he's a good friend of all of us mob in Fremantle. And he got too high. My dogs are barking. And he got too high and he died. And I miss him. He was buried in a Baptist church in... fucking, not Carlisle, somewhere like that. Les Murdy, so completely different. So, because I remember, because no one told us anything. The police took his body away, and they were fucking making jokes while they took him. And it's like he never existed at all. And, you know, to be buried in a little Baptist church in Les Murdy, it's really sad, but he's a good fuck friend of mine. Really good friend of mine. You know, even a couple of times that day, you know, I get full of piss and I'm just a wild prick. I think I even punched into him a couple of times and he's not my match, you know, but he's a good fella. And he's like, oh, Liam, don't punch into me, bro. So, nah, man, like, you know, we got smashed. We had a great time. So it was almost a send-off. He told me when he was in the mental asylum that he felt the cold shiver of death. And these were his exact words. I'm even going to quote him. I felt the cold shiver of death, Liam. And he started writing a song called The Cold Shiver of Death. And then for him to die right next to me like that. I mean, the chick I was with, that don't matter. I know he wanted to be with me. And then when he wanted to be with me, it was his last day on earth. Just like the Marilyn Manson song. So, rest in peace, John Gillan. I've been thinking about you all day for some reason. And this was 2016. I love you. All us Freo mob miss you. and no one will ever touch the music that you made. You're my fucking hero, and I'll see you at the clearing at the end of the path.